Hello, beautiful coder. Good morning. In here, I'm going to try to, what do you call it? Uh, Try a challenge for daily front end. I'm going to take from the Fontendmentor. In here, you see, just for newbie here. Sorry, because I'm just starting, right? So I'm going to use this and also use Tailwind for creating this beautiful border. I can see. Maybe I need Challange CSS in here. So you need to download this one, right? And after you download this, you can, you download this one, and I already download this, and this is the, what do you call it? The file in here. And I'm with Tailwind in here. We need to install Tailwind for this project. So the first one is, if you see here, there's nothing in here. I already just, it's like this. We're going to try to run this. The first one, you need, what do you call it? Live. Live server. You can install it in VS Code. And we need to install Tailwind in here. So I already installed Tailwind, so I'm just running this one in here. Okay, so it's already been running. It will generate this Tailwind config, right? And in here it says that you have to make search blah 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 for all the path.template files. But in here I didn't have search, so I'm just do this because the index is the same same level as the Tailwind config. So another one, I'm going to try to, after this, you're going to create a search input in here, but I'm going to make it I'm going to make it not input, maybe main in here, right? I'm going to say main.css. Okay, and this will be in here, say it will be generated to this dot output, but I'm not going to make this one. The first one is I need to put this into what they call it, into scriptable, like package.json. So I need to make a package.json in here. Package.json. Okay, and here I just need a script, right? Script for this one, and the script is going to be first maybe build one, right? And I'm going to say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to say npx tailwind blah blah blah. It's not input, it's main. It's not output, it's going to be css.main.css. And we just copy this one, right? And copy this one. Watch is just for watch, I think. Watch. Okay, this is just for build, so you just remove the watch setting in here. Okay, and after this one, you're going to need one to make sure that it's running. Maybe you can say npm watch in here. Is it running? Missing watch from package.json. I'm sorry, missing script watch. I think oh sorry, it should be script with s, right? Not script. Okay, you run this one. It's going to create a css.main in here, right? see, takes a bit long. I'm going to skip this. Oh no, I don't need to skip this one. So it's going to have css.main. In index, you just need to put css.main in here. Link href css.main. Now we're going to try this one just using go-live. Right? Start at port 5000. Okay, so you can see this is the beginner file. I think this is the initial file. We need to change this one into same as you can see in design, like this one, right? Like this one. Okay. The first one I'm going to make all into this. The first one we have to check whether the Tailwind is running. You need to just copy this one, right? Copy this one. It should be hello with big size, I think. Nah, this is the one. If you say that hidden, it should be gone. Make sure that it runs first. It's gone. Okay, so it means that the Tailwind is running. Now we're going to make I think I'm going to make everything into the center. I'm going to have class, maybe flex. This is an horizontal screen. Okay. This one we need this, and also we need to give class, maybe class margin auto in here, margin auto, and also I need to make sure it look like a block, and max of width is small mobile, and we need rounded maybe 3L, because in here, as you can see, it rounded right in all of its sides. So I'm not specified with this top or bottom, just all of it. And going to make a border in here, maybe just border, and also I need the shadow for the div, shadow, maybe shadow MD. Okay, and also I'm going to need a border. What's the gray is good, I think 200. And after that, maybe we need to be, if someone hover it, I'm going to say gray 100. Okay, this is the beginning, and we're going to copy all of this in and put it inside of the div, right? And you're going to see all of this inside of the div. And we need image in here, because the image, you can see the image in here. So I need to put the image above the order. So I'm going to say image search, okay, and say image slash hero, and this one. Okay, as you can see, the image is rectangle. You need a border in here, right? And also border in here too. So what you can do, you can say that image is not the class, and you can say rounded, but only in the top right, because you don't need a rounded in the bottom. So rounded 3XL, and as you can see, it's going to be very beautiful. And the next one is going to, I need div in here, and all the items should be in center. So I'm going to say should be H1, right? So I'm going to say it should be H1. Okay, and this one, it should be here. It should be, from the design, it should be the text in the middle, and the annual plan is in the bottom. So you can say this just a paragraph in here, and you can copy this one into this, into inside here, and I'm going to say class in here. Text needs to be in center, and also I'm going to have a space, maybe 3 or 5, to make sure that it's a longer space margin in Y positions. And also I need the tag is going to be big, so I'm going to be two multiple large, so twice large, and I'm going to have a font bold, I think, the bold one, and maybe I'm going to say the width is going to be just 1 pixel less than what you call it, full width. And why do I need margin X3? Let's see this. This is good. And after this, you're going to have this one, right? This should be in the middle. So you can say class text center, and also it needs to be have space in the bottom, so margin bottom too. And text, I'm going to change the text, maybe can that I'm going to take it as 500, and I need to make sure that 11, 12, right? And also X going to be 3. Okay, so you can see it's in the middle, and we're going to need to make, what do you call it, make this circle, right? But we have to put the index first and put the image first. I think in here we need an image in here. Image search should be the image, and like in music, right? So as you can see, it's going to be like this. And we need to make sure, we need to make a grid in here. If you can see that in here it has grid, I think, with template row. This is for make sure that we use this one, right? So 1, 2, 3, but the width is flexible. I think the one will be smaller than the middle. This is to be smaller than the middle and the last side. So in here we can say that we need class in here, which is half a grid, and also the grid is going to be called maybe 11. I don't want to be full because it position centered in here. It's position center. If I go 12, it will be take whole row, and I don't want that. And also I need maybe space in the Y positions, and also I need to change the background to make sure that maybe slide ID background to make sure that it's different than the other side. And after that I'm going to say maybe you need hover. If the hover is going to be grade 15, right? And it will be rounded 3 multiple large, I think 3 large, right? For this, and it's going to have a margin, maybe just show that margin is all 3 in all side. Okay, and copy this one, all of this into one. Yeah, see, and then we're going to say this is not finished yet, but at least it's going to one direction. And we're going to say, okay, in here you can say class is going to be called of span 2, right? And also need gap 1, and also padding left is going to be 3, right? This is just for the image, and also I need to make sure for h1 in here it's going to be class. It's going to I don't need to make sure to make like that. I need to make div in here. Okay, div, and after that I'm going to spell it this annual plan and also this one, the price. I'm going to say the price is going to be in paragraph, and also this is going to be link, the change, right? Change is going to be the link. Okay, and this should be the positions, and we're going to give a class in here. Class is going to be maybe padding left is going to be 3, and span, because it's in the middle, I'm going to give a 6 in here, and gap is going to be 1. In this, we're going to have a class and font bold, right? And in here, just change the color for this one. It's going to have a text sky, maybe. Why there's no autocomplete, right? It happened. And this the link is going to be class. It's should be called span. Okay, and it should be underlined because it's link, and pt4, right? And the text is going to be sky, maybe 700. Make sure that it looks like link, and the font is going to be semi-bold, right? See? No. Okay, this is like a good start. I think maybe this one should be 5. Yeah, this is good. And we need this one to be a button. As you can see, it's the button, right? Button. So we need to make a button in here. Just say button type is going to be button. No, button. Okay, and it's going to be have an empty class, right? Just copy this one and copy this one, both of this. Okay, and this is going to be deposit payment, and this is going to be cancel order. Okay, and happen here. Okay, as you can see, we're going to make sure that it has a class that we need. First, we're going to make sure that the width is 11 and 12, and mx is 3, because in here, see, it has space in here, right? So we need to give a space. If you tell it's 4, there will be no space for this button, and also maybe 2.5 for not margin padding, to make sure that the button look bigger. And I'm going to have this text. Maybe text is going to be white. Text is going to be white. Maybe I need another margin for space between the buttons, so I'm going to say it's going to be just 1. Okay, I'm going to have a background in here. It's going to be blue and 700, right? I'm going to have a rounded LG because the button is rounded, and also maybe the font is going to change. I'm going to have just medium, not bold. What else? Maybe when we hover it, right? When we hover it, we're going to change the background into blue, and going to have 100, and also focus. just say ring 4 in here, and focus is going to be ring change into blue, and it's going to be 300 in here. I'm not going to what do you call it, explain one by one what the ring is used to. You can see the documentation in that with. Let's see what we have. This is the good one, right? And after this, we're going to give this one same width, 12, right? And also mx maybe 3, right? And also margin for the axis is 1, and text is going to be gray. Maybe I think 500 to make sure that it's not too black, and font medium, right? Anything else? Make sure that it's look like a button. So padding for the y-axis is 2.5, and maybe on the LG, even though it's just look like it doesn't have what we call it button in here, but if you hover this one, it will change the color, right? It will show that if it doesn't have button, it doesn't have what we call it outline, the button outline. I don't want that, so I will show you after this. Maybe after we hover it, just change it into white, right? Okay, let's see this one. If you hover this one and hover this, yeah, it's look like we don't have this one and the cancel order, right? After you hover this, it look like a button, so it not confuse you. Okay, and I think this already shows same. It's already same as the front end. Am I right? You can see this one, right? Yeah, I think this all. You can copy my code in the descriptions, and thank you for all. We see you in next Fontendmentor challenge.